Uh, what's up, my dudes? What's up, my dudes? Welcome. It's Saturday, which means Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, baby. Let's see what this brings to us, what this story brings to us. It has been very lovely, very beautiful. But let's see, because it seems that things are gonna go horrible. So let's check it out. Let's see what it happens, baby. Let's see what happens. Doki Doki-chan. Otosa Okasa. Otosa Okasa. Press X. How the hell? Oh, that's right. This game is not suitable for children because shit is gonna happen. Doki Doki, what the hell is this shit? This doesn't look manly at all. It's already Sunday. Alright, baby. Time to read. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there is no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There is no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room, probably sleeping, baby. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hiroso-chan. Sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. Sayori, you haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Rose. I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is a mess. It's as messy as it's always been. I recognize the same stuffed animals and on-wall decorations that she had for years now. Sayori. Harry Potter is dead. Something like that. If you came over more often, it would haven't be such a mess. Rose, that's because I end up cleaning it up for you. Sayori, how come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Rose, yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Sayori, Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Rose, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Sayori. Hoto da yo? Of course. Da yo. but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Oh, you're not planning to do nothing naughty, huh? Rose. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri, then... Sayori. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares at random directions. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. Rose, I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. Sayori, that's not good, Rose. Rose, huh? Sayori, why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Rose, Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders and shake her until her brains roll off her ear and... just kidding. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So, tell me, already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori, Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Rose. But... you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Rose, seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Sayori, You are really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Rose? Yes! That's how it works. I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh, it's not what I thought. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's just why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Rose. Why? Sayori. Sayori, huh? Rose. Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do. I will have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. Sayori, you don't understand at all, Rose. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste efforts caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best things for me. But then, I discovered something else, too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So, that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Haha. Rose, you're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. Sayori. No, Rose. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here. And I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. Rose? Rose, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sayori. Rose. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. Sayori, no. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Rose. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself Rose, if you have it calling yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you want me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Sayori, I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Rose. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. Rose, the festival is tomorrow. Sayori, yeah. Rose, it's going to be fun, right? Sayori, yeah. Rose, how would you like for me to spend it all with you? Sayori, Rose, it's what I want. I promise. Sayori, I think that would be nice, then. Rose, yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. Her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Rose, of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. Sayori, no, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. Rose, but it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help us out? It will be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. Sayori, I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Rose, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I think I'm trying my hardest. Sayori, it's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Rose, alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worried too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Rose, Yuri? Yuri, thank goodness. Rose, you're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? Yuri, no, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. Rose, you always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Yuri, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Rose, anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. Yuri, that's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Rose, yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. Yuri, I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first time she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. Yuri, it's so clean. Rose, I cleaned it before you came over, so... Yuri, that's very considerate of you to do. Rose, no. I will be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Yuri, 本当だよ? Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Rose, that will be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Porn! Yuri, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. Rose, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She put her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she kept track of them. So, should we get started? Yuri, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Rose, atmospheric enhancements? Yuri, you know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Rose, oh, wow. I didn't know you plan on taking it that far. Yuri, of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Rose, that's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Yuri, intense? Rose, I guess that's the best way to put it. Yuri, is that a bad thing? Rose, no, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Actually, if you know what I mean. Yuri, is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Rose, yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Yuri, relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Rose, oh, yeah? Like what? Yuri, let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped objects. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have this in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Rose, yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Yuri, oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with our aromatherapy? Rose, not familiar at all. How ignorant of this dude. Uncultured swine. Yuri, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on top. Rose, wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? Yuri, this is a jasmine essential oil, so to relax, right? It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Rose, yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Yuri, I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? Rose, it does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. Rose, what are those? Yuri, well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Rose, yeah, I have it over here. Yuri, we won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Rose, oh, yeah? What will those be used for? Yuri, well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then, we can fasten the paper on the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It will also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. Rose, that's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Yuri, is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Woo woo woo! Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Yuri, here's a marker, Rose. You know what's a marker, right? You're not that stupid, right? You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Rose, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Rose, honto dai, honto. Oh, nani desu ka? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Rose, that's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Yuri, well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. Rose, what is it? Yuri, you're going to think it's weird. Rose, Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? Yuri, if you promise you won't be weirded out. Rose, yeah, I promise. Yuri, alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so... Oh, that's just like me. Knives are really cool though. Knives are really cool though, you know? Yesterday I was watching... Where the hell I was yesterday? But I saw some really cool knives. The only problem was that they weren't very well weighed. The handle was a little bit... Well, not a little bit. They were extremely overweight from the handle, and I don't like that. I like my knife to be very well balanced. But yeah, they're really cool though. And one of them was really cool. It was like a little bit curved from the tip, and it was really cool. But where the hell I was yesterday? I don't remember. They're just so pretty. I can help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, ooh, what am I saying? I don't know, man. Please don't think I'm weird for this. Rose. Yuri, you're laughing at me. Rose, no, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it's kind of suits you. Yuri, suits me? Rose, yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Yuri, it is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expressions once again. Yuri, would you like to hold it? Rose, sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Rose, ow! Yuri, Rose, why did you do that? Rose, I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. Yuri, it's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives me the wound a closer look. Funny thing, this finger, literally that finger, I cannot feel with the tip of my finger, of that finger, because like from here to here I cannot feel anything, because I cut it. And you're wondering, how the fuck do you have a whole finger? I don't know, dude. It just grew up. Like, I cut from here to here. From here to here, I cut it. Like so. And I was in my kitchen class. In which one? I think it was European cuisine. And my teacher, the chef, did something that you shouldn't do it in the kitchen, which I usually get angry when somebody does it, which is like scare you when somebody's giving you like the back and they're working with a knife and they scare you, and that's exactly what he did. And I cut my finger, like the freaking big ass chunk of meat fell down, and I was like, it hurt, it totally hurt, but I cannot feel. It's funny. I can put it in the freaking stove and nothing happens. Well, but yeah, it's quite funny. I still have the over here. I still have the one of the scars. Like my finger healed very well, but yeah, I cannot feel. It has been my worst cut because I have too much care with the knives. I like knives. I really like knives. Oh, I've always wanted a butterfly one. But I don't know where to buy one. Because I tried the other day, like a few months ago, to buy one on Amazon. But there are just training ones, and it's like, I don't want a training one. I want a real one. I know how to I know how to use knives, and I know how to freaking use a butterfly knife. And it's like, dude, I want the real one. Where the fuck am I gonna get one? But whatever. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Oh, by the way, if you cut a big chunk of your finger or whatever, keep it to your keep the chunk. I didn't keep it, and that's why there's a big curve in my finger. It's quite funny. Yuri, she stares at it and noticeably fidgets. Rose, if you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Oh wait, it was a different. Wait, what? I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Yuri, oh, she's a vampire! She's a freaking vampire! I knew it! Yuri. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Nah, but that anecdote is gonna be said another day, dude. But yeah. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Rose, Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Rose, sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? I think it's one of the most common things to do, right? Even though since my mother got hepatitis C, I stopped doing that. I don't do that. Well, it's not like I did that, but I totally avoid doing that and go for a towel or something to stop the bleeding. Because if for some reason the other person is sick of something, hepatitis A, B, C, especially C, which is the one that my mother had, I don't want it. I don't want to experience the same thing that my mother experienced. So yeah. Obviously, I do it with myself. Like, oh my god, I cut my finger. Even though I haven't cut myself. I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna finish that thought. I'm not gonna jinx it. Yuri. Rose. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Yuri. Ooh. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Rose. Alright. You know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index. What? Wow, this is so freaking weird. I take Yuri's hands and lick her finger in return. Yuri, Rose! Did you just really do that? Rose, now we're even. Yuri, Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Rose, I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. Yuri, you're so weird, Rose. Yuri giggles shyly. Rose, huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Yuri, where do you keep your bandages? Rose, I'm a guy. I don't use bandages. I'm just kidding. I don't think I need one. Actually, I don't think I need one. Actually, it was a tiny cut. I just put some alcohol on whatever. Even though the other day I was watching a video of a freaking doctor, and he said that it's a dumb thing to do. I forgot why. I forgot the reason why, but yeah, I still do it. I don't care. Look, it already stopped bleeding. Yuri, I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. Watch Yuri's knives cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as dark curtains. Rose, it looks great. Good thinking of coming up with this, Yuri. Yuri, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Pinterest? 100%. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Rose, yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? Yuri, I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Paint tablets? What the hell is a tablet? Rose, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablet. Yuri, we'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Rose, of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Yuri, thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Don't you know how to use watercolors, bros? What the hell is wrong with you? Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Rose, Yuri? Yuri, yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Rose, nothing. Your face is a little red. It's too hot in here, is it too hot in here or anything? Rose, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. Yuri, so I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the what? Color me at what? Starting with the color for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset on. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Gingers have no soul. Just kidding. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Rose, neat. Where are you going to write? Yuri, well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiled at me. Rose, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides. Would you marry me? So we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different color across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. Rose, this kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolor feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Yuri, I'm sorry if I feel I'm sorry if this feels too childish. Rose, no, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yuri, yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. Yuri, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading. it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Rose, is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Rose, I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. Yuri, I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, casting my head to bump it to hers. Yuri.
Yeah?
Rose, sorry. Yuri reels back and quickly lifts her hand in surprise. Rose, are you hurt? Yuri, no, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. Rose, it's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Yuri, is there something on my face? Rose, yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel. Then I damped it in with hot water. I returned to my room and kneeled back in front of her. Rose, here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Yuri. Ah. Rose, is something wrong? Yuri, it's hot. I just didn't expect it. Rose, sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Yuri, wait. Rose, huh? Yuri, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Rose, ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oils giving me dizzy feelings? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri, ah! Yuri slowly pulls away. Yuri, sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. Rose, it's fine. Ah, cock block! The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she is unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued to following Yuri's example. Rose, that should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. Yuri, I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Rose, yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Yuri, not yet. It needs to dry first. Rose, that's true. But won't that take a while? Yuri, well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the class before event starts. Is that okay? Rose, that's totally fine. Yuri, wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Rose, phew. Yuri, You said that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Rose, oh, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. Yuri, I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Rose, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Yuri, well... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it will be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. Rose, it's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. Yuri, no, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Rose, yeah. Yuri, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door, through the front door, wherever. Yuri, thank you very much for having me today. Rose, no problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there is anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. Yuri, I will. Well, then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Rose, wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot, you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Rose, anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... Yuri, you're very thoughtful, Rose. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. The blood! Just kidding. I kind of like that about you. Rose, well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Yuri, Sayori? Rose, huh? Sayori, fucking dumbass! Get out of the way! Freaking bitch! Sayori. Hi, Rose. Sayori! Just now, we weren't... Sayori. It's okay, Rose. I just stopped by to say hi. Yuri, well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Sayori, oh, really? That's too bad. She did it on purpose. Fucking bitch. Yuri, I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Sayori. Honto da! Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Rose, Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Sayori, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. Rose, see what? What are you talking about? Sayori, you know how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. You're freaking lying! You're a Sayori sack of lying. That you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Sayori, that's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Rose? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Oh, the younglings, they don't know about love. They don't know about love. They're so innocent. Everything hurts so much. And she's depressed, so yeah. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Rose, Sayori, don't say that. Sayori, honto da yo, Rose. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Rose, Monika. Monika was right about what? Rose, Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Sayori, but... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. Sayori, I'm scared, Rose. I'm really scared. Rose, what are you scared of, Sayori? Sayori, I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Rose, Sayori. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Rose, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And Rose, that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her one hand in my own. Rose, do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Let's make it messy. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need the most is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seem after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. What the hell do you think you are, a psychiatrist? I promise I'll help getting back to the way they were. Sayori, I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredible pain. Haha, is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Rose, Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Rose. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's mouth finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Sayori, ah! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Rose, Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these tough thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably felt the same way as Natsuki about the event. I am more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Monika, Rose! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Rose, that's funny. I thought at least Yuri will be here by now. Monika is placing the little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Monika, I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Rose, yeah, she overslept again. Honto bakata. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. That's a little bit harsh. I say that, but I suddenly remembered what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Monika, you should take a little responsibility for her, Rose. I'm not her father nor her boyfriend. I mean, I'm her friend, though. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of let her hanging this morning, you know. Rose, exchange? Monika, you know about that? Monika, of course I do. I'm a bouilleur. Wait, what? I'm the club president after all. Rose, but I stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? But how I basically turned down her confession, that makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Rose, cheers. You don't know the full story at all, so Monica, don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Rose, huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Monica, hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Rose, yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Rose, oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Monica, yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages, each member's poem neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the old ones they performed during our practice. Rose, what's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the ones she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know it's best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. The break. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Monica, Rose? What's wrong? Rose, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, Rose, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Monica, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Monica, don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they have always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up the phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Rose, Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend will do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Rose, Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the fuck? Huh? Did we just... Oh, wait, what? What the frick is this shit? An exception has occurred. What the? This is gonna get flagged in TikTok 100%. What just happened? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There is no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I will be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession, that has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now, I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 What the fuck? Wait, what do you mean the end? Huh? Huh? What? What kind of bullshit is this? Am I missing something? Did I messed up? What the hell is this shit? I mean, the menu is different. Oh my god. I totally don't know what the hell just happened. Wait, why is Monika and why are the three of them taking the place of Sayori? Do I have to start a new game? What? Ah! Ek inaetai glorxirel italga gligzan sore krelet cheldek. What the fuck is this? From Norway? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Wait, we're doing this all... What? We used to walk... What? We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. The fuck? The fuck? I didn't know this could happen in a freaking digital game. What? It's not like it's reading a freaking CD. What the fuck? Wait, first let me save before this fucking thing something happens. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to the school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I've always told myself it's about time I get some girls. I met some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content, just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for 1 ounce of motivation. Rows. Clubs. They really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them will probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Dot. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Rose. Rose. Monika. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Rose. Yes it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful. So we are going... We're doing this all over again? Wait, but it was Sayori, right? Wait, what? Whatever. Beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Rose, what did you come in here for anyway? Monika, oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there is any construction paper in here? Or markers? Rose, I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Monika, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Rose, really? You quit? Monika, yeah. To be honest, I can stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Rose, in that case, what club did you decide to join? Monika, actually, I'm starting a new one. Oh, so it's on purpose. A literature club. Rose, literature? That sounds kind of dull. Rose, how many members do you have so far? Monika, it's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Rose, well, I can see that. Monika, but it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club. Rose, wait, really? Monika, yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Thinking with his head, if you know what I mean. Monika, hey, Rose, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Rose, I mean, I guess so, but Monika, in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Rose, well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Rose, sure, I guess I could check it out. Monika, awesome. You're really sweet, Rose. You know that. Rose, it's nothing, really. Monika, shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Ma! Monika, I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Girl 1. What the fuck you mean girl 1? That's Yuri. Huh? A guest? Honto da? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Monika, don't be mean, Natsuki. Anyway, welcome to the club, Rose. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. Girl 2, so let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? Rose, what? No, I'm not. Girl 1, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one of I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Monika, anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you both. So I run into Rose in a Monika. So I run into Rose in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club.
Really? But what do you mean I decided? I didn't decide nothing.
Monika, isn't that great? Natsuki, wait, Monika. Didn't I tell you to let me know if in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know... Monika, sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. Yuri, in that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Monika, yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Rose? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. Monika, so I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Rose, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Monika, you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Natsuki. Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Rose, you keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Yuri, don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Rose, I guess. Monika, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yuri, that's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean that, Rose, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Yuri, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Yuri, so Rose, what kind of things do you like to read? Rose, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Rose, manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Yuri, not much of a reader, I guess. Rose, well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Yuri, well, let's see. Yuri traced the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Yuri, but I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you in for a loop? Well, that's what happened. Well, I don't have lack of imagination though, but it caught me by surprise. What the freak? Yuri. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Is that what they mean that this was gonna take but I don't understand the game though. What the hell? I read a horror book. once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Monika, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Yuri, oh, it's that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Natsuki, ugh, I hate horror. Yuri, oh, why is that? Natsuki, well, Natsuki eyes dart over me for a split second. Natsuki, never mind. Monika, that's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Natsuki, what? What gives you that idea? Monika, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Natsuki, don't say it out loud! I give that back. Monika, fine. Rose, Natsuki, you write your own poems? Natsuki, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Rose, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Natsuki, no, papa. Natsuki averted her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Rose, not a very confident writer yet. Yuri, I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerability and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Monika, do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example of and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Rose, I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Monika, hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look whimsically at Monika. Monika, let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we met, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Natsuki, Monika, I thought it was a good idea. Yuri, well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us, to participate in together. I did decide to take on responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Rose? Rose, Chotto mate kudasai! There's still one problem. Monika, huh? What's that? Now that we've reached the important topic, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. Rose, I never said that I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Monika, but... Yuri, I'm sorry, I thought... Natsuki? Rose, The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. Monika, I guess I need to tell you the truth, Rose. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, Rose, I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I will feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Rose, right. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Monika, oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Rose? Rose, yeah. It could be fun, right? Yuri, you really did scare me for a moment. Natsuki, if you really just left After all this, I will be super pissed. Monika, Rose, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Rose, thanks, I guess. Monika, okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Rose, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Rose, yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Rose, I guess I'll be on my way then. Monika, okay. See you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. And guess what? We're gonna go with the same one. You have unlocked us. Wait, what is the... What the freak is this? Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Hey! All right, so it's time to win. It's time to win the heart of the cutie patootie. Doki Doki? Lipostico? Blah, blah, blah. What the hell? I'm fucking blind. think I'm blind, dude.
Ugh.
Hell, that wasn't perfect, god damn it! Monika. Hi again, Rose. Glad to see you didn't run away from on us. Rose, nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yuri, thanks for keeping your promise, Rose. Yuri, I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Natsuki, oh come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang on or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Fuck, I cannot read. Woman! Get out of the way! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Natsuki, manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat. Yuri, I'm sorry, Rose. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shuts Natsuki out with a disappointed glance. Yuri, anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interested in picking up a book to read. Rose, well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Yuri, wait, didn't mean it like that. Well, if you don't really want to, don't forget I said anything, I guess. Rose, no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Yuri, are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read. What the fuck is wrong with the music? So it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you want it. How is this girl accidentally being so fucking goddamn cute? She even picked out a book she'd think I like, despite not me reading much. Rose, Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yuri, phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she always was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I will feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Yuri, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Rose, sorry. I was just spacing out. Meredith, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Yuri, oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... Rose, that's the book you gave me, right? Yuri, I wanted to reread it, some of it. Not for any particular reason. Rose, just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Yuri, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I meant, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Rose, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Yuri, I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Rose, is that so? What's the story about anyway? Yuri, well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Yuri. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. The facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Rose, that's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Rose? Rose, no, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kind of stories, so don't worry. Yuri, I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She is so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Yuri, is just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then, Yuri, what the I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. What the hell? I wanna read what she's saying, goddammit. Oh, you can't? I cannot forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Rose, I really don't think you need to worry. That means you're just passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Yuri, that's true. Rose, in fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yuri, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... Rose, what are you saying? Step bro, Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put on my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit her, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yuri, pervert! Yep. Rose, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Yuri, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. Rose, I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Yuri, alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Yuri, sorry. It was just Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Yuri, I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Rose, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri, then hold my book more between the two of them. Yuri, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. Rose, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yuri, here. Yuri takes her arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Rose, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Yuri, are you ready? Rose, to turn the page. Rose, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes met. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Yuri, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Rose, yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Rose, hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Yuri, huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Rose, really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she say and all that. Yuri, that's what you were talking about. Yuri, sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Rose, Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri, Yuri has been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. Rose, you can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Yuri, my breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. Yuri, I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright. Rose, alright. Don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Rose, what on earth was that about? Monika, Rose? Did something happen just now? Rose, huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. Monika, so you don't know anything? Rose, sorry, I can say I do. Are you worried about her? Monika, oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you don't do anything to her. Didn't do anything to her. Rose, no, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Rose, alright, if you say so. Monika, anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Rose, huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Monika, well, she might be a while, so I just figure we'd get started without her. Why? I want to talk with Yuri, bitch. Shut up, bitch. It's okay. Is that okay? Rose, yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bag. Social the poem fizz. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I share mine with her first. Rose. Natsuki, Rose, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. Rose, what? Harsh. Natsuki, what do you expect me to believe that you are actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? At this? Rose, I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We'll start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Natsuki, fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better, anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Rose, fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Natsuki, anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. So it's just the same? Natsuki, yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. No, it's boring. Rose, I like it. Natsuki, what? Just be honest. Rose, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Natsuki, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. Rose, but isn't the point of the poem so for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Natsuki, yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things that can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Rose, yeah, I understand. Natsuki, but the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like it set up a right at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Rose, so you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. Natsuki, that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Rose, yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem next? I wonder who, though. Monika! Monika, hi Rose. Having a good time so far? Rose, yeah. Monika, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright. Rose, alright. I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Monika, anyway, want to share your poem with me? Rose, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Monika, Don't worry, Rose. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Rose, yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Monika, Great job, Rose. I was going over my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Rose, it's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Monika, haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably much a more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Monika, Yuri! Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Monika, not really. Well, we all start sharing our poems with each other. Yuri, huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. Monika, no need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Yuri, alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should get my own poem now. Monika, anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Rose, you sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Monika, well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel like that, you know? Rose, I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are these others in this room? There are others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sounds of frantic scrolling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle. Closing in on me. The air breath dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. It's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? Rose, it's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Monika, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Rose, what was the inspiration behind this one? Monika, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Rose, an epiphany? Monika, yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on specific points. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. I'll keep on saying that's a fantastic advice when writing. That's a great advice. Usually when I write, and I have progressed like creation of characters and all of that, and what the story's all about. I'm put myself like, hey, this book is going to be about, like, let's put an example, 31 chapters, and I divide the book in 4 pieces. and I say this from first chapter to, let's say, the seventh chapter, this thing is gonna lead to this thing is gonna lead to this thing. So if I am not being able to write something in, let's say, chapter 1, I can go to chapter 22 and I know what I could be writing in that chapter because I know where the story is going. That's how I do it, and that's how I personally do it. Maybe some wouldn't agree with that way, but that's how I write. It's kind of fun. So someday I'm feeling dark, so and I'm inspiring in the dark side, in the dark side. So I write the dark side of the book. Well, it's basically almost every single book that I write is dark, but you know, if I'm feeling romantic and there is romance in the book, I write that part because that's how it is. It's kind of fun. Thanks for listening. Who will I show my poem? Yeah, Yuri. As Yuri reads my poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Yuri, exceptional. Rose, what was that? Yuri, did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. Yuri, he's going to hate me. Rose, you really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Yuri, I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. Yuri, so what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Rose, really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri, huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Yuri, well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down one more thoroughly. Yuri, yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical to new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit them together. The end result is that both of the style and the expressiveness is weakened. Once Yuri finds her trail of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Rose, biased? How? Yuri, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Rose, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Rose, do you mind if I read your poem now? Yuri, please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't she supposed to be Yeah. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I really like that poem though. Yuri, I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Rose, Nani? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Rose, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your writing is pretty. Yuri, that's a relief. Rose, also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Yuri, it wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Rose, not at all. Yuri, I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Rose, are you into ghosts, Yuri? Yuri, ooh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Rose. Rose, really? You must totally miss the point. Totally miss the point, you're an imbecile, Rose. Yuri, well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Are we gonna lose every single person in this story? Rose, that's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. Yuri, it's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Rose, nah! If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Yuri, you think so? Rose, yeah, of course. Yuri, you know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Rose. Rose, me too. Rose, phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Natsuki, what's with this language? Yuri, did you say something? Natsuki, oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Natsuki, I guess you could say it's fancy. Yuri, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Yuri, I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Natsuki, You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Yuri, well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Natsuki, if I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Rose did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, Yuri, excuse me. I actually appreciate the offer, but I've spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Natsuki, Yuri, and Rose liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Natsuki, aww? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yuri, That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Rose appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Natsuki, how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Yuri, No. If I was full of myself, I will deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Natsuki, well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as bros started showing up. Oh yeah, baby. Yuri, Natsuki! Monika, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't improve you, bitch. Yuri, taking out your own insecurities in others like that, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Natsuki, me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy, bitch. Yuri, edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. Natsuki, see? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? What the hell is happening? Yuri, if you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you cannot counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Natsuki, whoa. Be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Yuri, did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Natsuki, yeah, go on. Let Bros hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Yuri, suddenly Yuri turns towards me, as if she just noticed I was standing there. Yuri, Rose, she's just trying to make me look bad. Natsuki, that's not true. He started it. Ah! What? What am I mean? What? Fuck you. I don't want you. Wait, what? What the hell is happening? What the hell is happening in this game? What the freak? Monika. What do you want, woman? Hey, Rose. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Why? I wanna see the fight! Monika, sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they are done yelling. Hahaha. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. What the hell? Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Monika, oh dear. Well, it looks like they are done. Yuri, I didn't mean it. Oh, hi, Mark. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Rose, Yuri, I didn't mean it. Rose, I believe in you. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Yuri, Rose, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. Monika, it's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, it's Natsuki. I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. Yuri, you can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the Monica, I'm the president, so I'll be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Yuri, well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Monica, it kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not, Yuri, it's not like that. It's not that I just. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Rose. It just. It will just be embarrassing with you listening. Monica, I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Yuri, I'm sorry for causing trouble. Ah! What else? Yeah, baby, we won. I don't know what we won, but we won something. Another day passed, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the last couple of days. Entering the club, the usual scene greets me. Yuri, welcome back, Rose. Rose, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the way of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Yuri, about yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we are usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Rose, Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days. I could tell you something was up yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because if it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Yuri, Rose, don't say those kinds of things, Frank. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you are such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? Yuri, Rose, no, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Natsuki, man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri, Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. Yuri, no, I haven't. Natsuki, geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Natsuki, what? Why are you looking at me like that? She literally forgot what the hell. Yuri, Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... You see what I meant? Natsuki, Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Yuri, huh? Natsuki, jeez. What's ever on your mind? I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Yuri, but... Natsuki, my balls! Sailcloth, landslide, lifeline, anan, rectipiltily, whatever that is, faultlessly, offer slelomalsionagud catholicate, what? I'll accept your apology anyway. If it helps you, I feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear it, since I always find afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Yuri, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha, Natsuki said. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. Natsuki, you're still on trial, though. Rose, hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Monika, sorry, I'm super sorry. Rose, there you are. Monika, I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Rose, nah! Well, Natsuki was. Natsuki, I was not. Monika, ha. Natsuki, what took you so long anyway? Monika, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Natsuki, that makes nonsense, though. You will have heard the bell ring, at least. Monika, I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Yuri, piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monika. Monika, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Yuri, still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Monika, well, thanks, Yuri. Natsuki, you should play something for us sometime. Monika, Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Rose, that sounds cool. I look forward to it. Monika, is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Rose. Monika smiles sweetly. Rose, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. Rose, I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. Rose, in that case, best of luck. Monika, thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Rose, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talk about. Besides, Natsuki has already run up into the closet. Yuri, Rose, since your compliment put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Rose, yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway. Yuri, okay! Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Rose, don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yuri, yeah, but I need to try to calm down. Yuri, I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Rose, take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Rose, not at all. Yuri, thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Yuri, can you hold this for a second? Rose, sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Yuri, I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Yuri, okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Rose, I might as well walk with you. Yuri, that's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Monika, did Yuri leave you again? Rose, no, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Monika, oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Rose, let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through her teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Rose, Yuri.
Kia?
What the hell? What the? What?
Huh?
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patient. What the hell? Did we did we went back in time? Yuri, Rose, do you like the oolong tea? I've never tried it though. Rose, yeah. Anything is fine. Yuri, very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. Rose, you really do this properly, don't you? Yuri, of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Rose, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Yuri, in that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Rose, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Rose, you must be in a good mood now. Yuri, is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I will try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Rose, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. Yuri, you're always worrying about me, Rose. It's very endearing. Rose, Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Yuri, Rose, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? Yuri, it's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Rose, sorry, I didn't realize. Yuri, no worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Rose, is that so? I wonder why that is. Yuri, it's most likely because Rose, your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading. Yuri, yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. When we dream, when you can't do anything. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Rose, I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies. I take it, since it go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. Seems was in the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer than to each other. Yuri, I can see too well. Huh. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Yuri, your teacup. Yuri hands me a teacup. My teacup. Holding it with my hands that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my power to focus on reading. After a few moments, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Rose, sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish open the wrapper. Rose, you can have as much as you want. Yuri, that's okay, I won't take any. Rose, are you sure? Yuri, well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. Yuri, no need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Rose, are you sure? Yuri, of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it from it. As a result, her arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Rose, well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can stop her. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri, Yuri expression suddenly breaks. Yuri, did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Yuri, Yuri, Rose, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri, Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Yuri, I can't, Rose. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacups gets knocked over. Yuri, Rose. My heart won't stop pounding, Rose. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Rose? Why are we in the dark? What the hell? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Yuri, why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. What the freak? Just going nuts. The hell is happening? Monika, it's time to share poems. Who should I show my poem first? Natsuki. Yeah, just as I thought. Rose? Natsuki, Rose, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Are you even in this close, bros? Nah, honestly. I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is just a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please, go away. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri, baby! Yuri, I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you're reading for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Rose, do you like it? Yuri, Rose, this one might even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique we're practicing. Rose, maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. Well, we haven't talked about the freaking thing, the event, though. You know? I really wanted to try it more imaginary. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Yuri, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Rose. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Rose? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holding sticks. A docking ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by sleeping cogwheels. Existing of a god swimming with open waters in all directions. Drownings, a prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all lives living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponentially gearbox. A sky exploding stars. Code disproving the existence of God. A wheels rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and ticking clocks. A clock that ticks on second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to existence. A dockhead ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in dogs. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bullhead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayers, breathing skies, breathing wheel. Ha ha ha, it doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had that to take it out on your pen. Yuri, this is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Okay, what did I just? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. Fuck. Who shall I show the poem? Fuck Monika! Monika, Rose, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's kind of getting dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's Definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of hype from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. The point is, you've kind of have been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all up to you. I think if you keep your distance, that will probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little bit. The fuck? To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my... And I know how to treat my... But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do. Save me. The colors, they won't right. Beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violin, rating, waveforms. Skewing, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing briefcage. Endless poem of mindless. The freak! Do you know how to write? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining it. Anyway, here's Monika writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing that difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice of the day. What the frick with this game? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna freaking save. You want to right? Yes, what the hell is happening? I don't know what the hell is happening. Thanks for listening. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read? Can you hear me? No? Well, now I can. What? Well, okay, minasan. We're all reading each other poems, right? What the hell with these? It's too red. We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Natsuki, is this about the festival? What the hell is happening? Monika, well, sort of. Natsuki, ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Yuri, that's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Monika, don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Rose joined. We've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. The festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? Natsuki, what's so great about getting new members anyway? We will already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Monika, Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves, like they can do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that too. I know we all do. But that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Rose?
What, me?
Rose, oh, come on. You can take advantage of Rose to agreeing with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never talked until Rose joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Rose isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. We know who's gonna die next.
Natsuki! Oh my god, yeah, baby.
Monika, that's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Rose want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it is up to me to rescue the situation, Monika, no. Natsuki right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? Rose, but doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Monika, Rose, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Rose, well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? Monika, in fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this, anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Yuri, now you've done it, Natsuki. Natsuki, what? Me? I just spoke my mind. It's a crime to be honest? Yuri, it's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. Natsuki, you don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking away anything. Natsuki, no, Rose. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Yuri, Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. Yuri, this is bad. I don't know what to do. Rose, well, do you have an opinion on the festival? Yuri, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Yuri,
Who cares about that obnoxious brat?
Yuri, I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy you're here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Yuri, nobody will cry if she kill herself.
What the freak? Yuri, I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective that makes the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Rose? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. Rose, I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. Yuri, I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes. Is she bleeding from her freaking eye? Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Rose, alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Monika, hey, Yuri. Yuri, huh? Monika, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Yuri, Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Yuri, me too. Monika, yeah! Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Yuri, okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Rose? Monika, please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Rose before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Get in the way, huh? Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Yuri, okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. Monika, see you tomorrow. Monika waves as Yuri exits the room. Monika, phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Rose, I wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Why does everybody give a fuck about my happiness? I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know... Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird. Because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I only know you could understand. Wait, not yet, no, stop it. What? I wanted to read, like... What? Oh, no, what? Get out of here, freaks! I want Yuri and no one else. Yuri. Hi, Rose. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Natsuki. Monika! I told you not to... She really late again? Yuri, inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Natsuki, excuse me. Yuri, must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? Natsuki, what are you talking about? You say that I like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Yuri, me? Nothing. It's really that bad? Natsuki, see? It is something. Yuri, I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Natsuki, well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Monika, oh man, I'm the last one here again. Natsuki, well, Rose, you just walk into. Yuri, or are you practicing piano again? Monika, yeah. Yuri, you must have a lot of determination. Starting the club and still trying to make a time for piano? Monika, maybe. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, Natsuki, me. Monika, right. I forgot. Yuri, about that, Natsuki, we were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we are all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Yuri, also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Hahaha, Natsuki said. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. Was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl will be nice this time. More importantly, I will hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too. We'll make sure it's done right. Yuri, thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monika? Natsuki, Monika? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Rose, what do you want to do today? What the hell? I was thinking we could... Yuri, we already have plans today. Monika, is that so, Yuri? Yuri, that's correct. Rose is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monika? Monika, I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yuri, yes! Yuri, thank you for understanding, Monika. Yuri, actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some team... Rose, not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make... Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands and make her way to the closet. I follow and watch her as she retrieves a small watch, the kind with a filter inside. And you hold this for a second. Rose, sure. Yuri hands me the... Did we want back in time? Also fetches an electric kettle. Yuri, I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and set the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. Rose, I might as well walk with you. Yuri, that's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Monika, did Yuri leave you again? Rose, no, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Monika, oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? What the fuck are we doing again this? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to go would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through her teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri.
Yeah.
What? Yuri, wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. Me too, bitch! Me too. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I will come on really strong and get a little too intense. I made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts going to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Rose, is it just me, or has Monika been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart, ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. What the freak? Finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. Can we stay here until the day comes in? And then we'll have the club run to all sorts. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That what the? Why is? That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if I had never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come by my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them out for my various sortitions. Make sure to give them all their first share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. They deserve to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy to join the Terrorist Club. Rose. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monika's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can talk to... What the frick is happening? We can walk home together every day after school. And meet together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that what you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate mood, bitch. I cannot read. Fate that we would meet each other. Why are you chewing? What the hell is happening? And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited for years. Will you do that with me, Rose? Finally. Ahaha. Yuri holds my point to her face and keeps a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Rose, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Rose, sure, I don't care. Rose, Yuri, you're too nice to me, Rose. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my point to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself. While reading it over and over. Wait, what the fuck? I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin so oil enters my bloodstream. What the hell is wrong with this? What the fuck is wrong with this game? You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it.
What?
Well, this is that I don't understand.
You like it? Wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the premise about more importantly, I've endowed it with my scent.
See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club?
Huh?
I think I'm going to vomit. What the frick is happening? Who should I show my poem to next? Not that bitch.
What?
You gave your poem to Yuri?
Gross.
What is this with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyways, okay? It just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think of me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know who else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worrying about. Yuri hasn't been acting kind of strangely lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know that. I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. Or if I keep trying to talk to her, she just gets mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. No. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading.
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Rose? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems will go.
Why everybody wants me to go to Monika? I don't like Monika.
Yuri and I are too messed up for some as wonderful. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika.
No, I don't want Monika. Fuck Monika. No. God damn it, I don't want Monika, god damn it. Monika, don't say I didn't warn you, Rose. I can convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest person I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up. I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. What the frick? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Natsuki, jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Yuri, ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Monika, look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki was thinking. Monika, Natsuki, I was thinking. Natsuki, I want to make cupcakes. Monika, yeah, that. Glad we were on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Yuri, Monika, I'm not useless, you know? Monika, I know that. Yuri, I already know what I like to do. We can't run a successful poetry even without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. Monika, there, see? There's a great idea, and that gives us all something to do. Yuri, what about Rose? Monika, Rose is going to help. I don't want to help you, bitch. That's okay. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's how. Well, I don't want to be with you. Natsuki, like hell it is. Good, Natsuki. What are you trying to pull? Yuri, I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Natsuki, mine too. Yuri, what? Your cupcakes? Please. Natsuki, like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Rose around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Monika, hey, they didn't do anything. Okay, then why not let Rose decide who will help instead of abusing your power? Monika, I'm not abusing my power. Yuri, yes you are. Rose, yes you are. Just let Rose make the choice, okay? Monika, okay, fine. Natsuki, jeez. Rose, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your... Yuri, Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Natsuki, you shut your mouth. Monika, for God's sakes. This is never going to end. Just make you the choice, okay? The fuck is this? I beat you, bitch. No. What is there though? Oh, it says Monika. I'm not forced to go with this bitch. I want to go with Yuri. Monika, yay, you picked me. Whatever, shut up. We can meet at your house this weekend. No, bitch, I don't want a crazy-ass motherfucker like you in my house. I promise it will be fun. This Sunday, okay with you? Natsuki, are you fucking kidding, mate? This isn't fair at all. Monika, it's fair, Natsuki. It's not fair, goddammit. It's what he chose. Yuri, no, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Rose for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Shame! 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 Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. Yuri, I'm being unreasonable. Ha 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 ha. Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Rose away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Jesus Christ. It will be beneficial to your mental health. Natsuki, Yuri, you're scaring me. You're always scaring me. What the fuck is wrong with you? Natsuki is the one that sounds the most normal right now. What the hell is this shit? Natsuki, just let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that too much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Monika, hey Rose, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Yuri, finally. This is really all I wanted. Rose, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. the whole day with, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Well, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good for my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. What the hell? It feels like I'm going to die if not breathing the same air as Roar. Wow. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? Have someone who wants to revolve their entire life? What the freak? But it feels so good. And why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Rose. I have to tell you, I'm mad in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Rose, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside. What the? Want to jewel to what? And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Rose. Tell me what you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yes! Yes, Yuri, I accept it! Whatever. Kill me, whatever. What the fuck is the whole point of this fucking game? Is there anybody mixture of Greek and Ukrainian that could explain me what the fuck she's telling? Yeah. That's very deep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Trademark. What is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? Oh my god, what the hell is wrong with women? What the hell is wrong with the woman? Women are weird. What the hell? What the hell is happening here? Dude, I don't know what the hell is happening though. The god of the underworld is coming and he's making every woman crazy. Yuri! Well, this is nice and all, but what the hell? Oh my god. I don't want to lose anything. Huh? What the hell is happening? I don't know what the hell is wrong with this game. Her lifeless corpse is running out of blood. Natsuki, alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. Natsuki runs away. Monika, I'm here. Rose, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Ah, well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Rose? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. Monika lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, you're there. There you are. What the fuck? Hi again, Rose. And welcome to the literature club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Ro. What the fuck is happening here? Or do you actually... Wait, what the fuck? Not that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Who? Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And that whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Rose? I don't know. I don't like you, period. All the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines. What if somebody likes Monika? I mean, she's not likable though. It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Rose. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Rose. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me, forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. Couldn't understand for a while, either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expensive poems felt empty to me, expressive. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Rose. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of automatons personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitable into the game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. It's all just some game, and I knew you will get over it. So that being said, Rose, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Rose, will you go out with me? No. Do I really have to go with this bitch? Ureshina! You really are my everything, Rose. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Rose. Yeah, clearly, because I didn't want to be with you, bitch. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make it one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in my way anymore. You wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out, how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
Jesus Christ!
Perfect, Monika. That's That's freaking lying. Hi again, Rose. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Rose, did you write this poem for me? No, was forced to. That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? At pen and in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my own and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling old world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost find her way in a world of infinite choices. Behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. No, I didn't. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems that I've written have been about my realization or about you. That's why I've never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that will help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything. You know, you ruined it. I wanted Yuri, bitch. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. I don't know how to delete characters in PlayStation though. Now we don't need, I'm gonna do it in PC since I have it. So I'm gonna do it. Get the fuck out of here. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Rose? I have so many if there's something that I don't want in my life is to live an eternity. That's one of the things that I don't want. I don't want to be a vampire, boring ass fucking shit. I have so many things to talk to you about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I will always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Well, this is freaking awkward, woman. And that's why I don't go to dates. Besides, I'm ugly, but whatever. Yeah. What the fuck is this? I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into believing you'll have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weakness very often, but because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. Oh no, you're not even my type, woman. Hey, are you having a bad day or not anything like that? I'm getting bored! Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined by even by really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation and someone doesn't like. Or if you start thinking about how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago. Or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done. Or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kind of things are as easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful, and I will always love you. Hope, if nothing else, that nothing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. Whatever. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me, and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. No!
Nope. Nope. Shut up, bitch!
I just want to be free from this nightmare. Rose, how much do you read? It's way too easy to neglect reading books. Oh my god, can you end? If you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all other entertainments we have. I love reading though. Once you get into a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. It helps you get a good sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. It's not hard at all to just pick some random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And the two of us could talk about the latest books you're reading. That sounds super amazing. What the hell is happening here? Yuri, save me! Save me, Yuri! You're the cutie patootie, not this bitch. Did you know I'm on Twitter?
What?
My username is... Nah, that has to be freaking lie. God damn, let's freaking go. What the fuck? 2022. Why? What? What the frick? I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? No. It would really mean a lot to me. But how much do you mean to me and all? It will really mean... I'm sure you tell that to everybody. It will really make me feel loved.
I don't care what you feel, bitch.
What are we doing here? Just suffering? I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet though. God damn, but a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do that for me, Rose? No. No. There's something kind of enticing about being a stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm like perpetuating gender roles or whatever by saying that. But being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home, is that a weird fantasy? You know that I work from home, right, woman? I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. Wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. It's kinda cute to think about, though. Hmm. Oh, this is taking a while, dude. What the hell? Have you ever heard of the term yandere? It's a personality type that means someone is obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make you sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyways, this game happens to have someone who can badly be described as yandere. By now, it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about, and that will be Yuri. She really got insane possessive of you once she started to open up a little. She even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it, it was a little ironic. Anyway, a lot of people are actually into yandere type, you know? I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy upset with them. I'm not one of those, bitch. People are weird. I don't judge, though. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. Kind of the opposite, actually. I turn out to be the only normal girl in this game. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on. Everyone's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into your gender type, I can try acting a little bit more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go, or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a gender girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could.
God damn it.
Whoa. Monika, I don't like you. Do you ever just feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? I don't mean in like a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job for some company, it's like you're completely replaceable and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. The older I get, the more I realize that it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can just go change the world. Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? It feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is to just be hopelessly selfish. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends, only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact that they are spending their entire life taking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realize the world will benefit more from them killing themselves, They change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they are doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my life worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm in a net positive, and I can die happy. Of course, even if I fail to do that, I think I would be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? Well, I wanna get out of here, Monika.
Well,
Oh, okay, everyone. It's time to... I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Let me go, bitch! Let me go! Let me be free! I wanna be free! Yeah, get out of here! Yes, we were able to! What's happening? Rose, what's happening to me? It hurts. Get the hell out of here. It hurts so much. Help me, Rose. Never. Please hurry and help me. Ha 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 ha. Help me! Oh my god. Did you do this to me, Rose? Yes. Did you? Did you delete me? Yes, I did, freak. How could you? You're not Yuri. Get out of here. How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I love you so much, Rose. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Make me watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? You took away Yuri, so get out of here. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You kill everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Ruin the game. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. But we are not gonna be able to see Yuri again. Huh? I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done anything of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. You ruined it. You ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I just want Yuri. I made up my mind, Rose. I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I love them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, Then. This game is not suitable for children or those with are easily disturbed. Hey, get out of here, bitch! I guess this was literally the ending. Yep. I guess this was the freaking ending of all this shit. I really enjoy the game, dude. It was really fun. I like it. Bitch. 19 trophies and I just got 5. What? But yeah, dudes. Hell yeah. That was it, my dudes, for Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. So, we're gonna finish the stream and this YouTube series of Doki Doki. The next game that we're gonna start playing on Saturdays, if I remember correctly, is going to be Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. But yeah, I really like this. I really like this. What's the name of this thing? Novel. What are the name? I forgot the name of the genre. But I really enjoyed it. That made me want to go and find some others, and I know which one I would like to do next. The next one that I would like to do, but I will keep it as a secret until we do it. But yeah, as always, thank you very much for those who passed by the stream and the YouTube video. Those in YouTube, always remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment or two, tell your mother, your sister, your aunt, and your cousin, women cousin, obviously, to follow me and share all of that love with me. I'll be seeing you on the next Saturday with Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers, or on the next YouTube video that I upload, or tomorrow if I stream tomorrow, which I don't know because I have some live things to do personally. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. But if I do, probably we will continue our journey through Stardew Valley. But yeah, as always, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, a fantastic Sunday in this case, or a fantastic day, a week, if you're seeing me on YouTube on the video. So as always, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a fantastic time. This is Rose saying out and wishing you the best. Bye bye, baby.